Hello, I'm Michael Pierson from Pierson's Funeral Service. In this video, I want to talk about funeral pricing. Everybody always has the question, how much does a funeral cost? And really, it's up to the choices of the family. It can be very little or it can be a lot depending on all of the things that are chosen for your particular situation. On our website, we have our price and information guide, and so I've got one right here, and you can click onto the link of it right here below the video that we're doing right now. And in this price and information guide, I always like to take people to page 3 of that, where we have a funeral contract worksheet. And I'm going to go through that in more detail with you. To start off with, though, I really want to share an overview of those charges. And an overview would be that there are 3 different groups of costs when there's a funeral. And the first group of costs is the professional service that we as a funeral home provide. There's a lot of different things we can do, but that's the work where we kind of guide you through this whole process, and there's a number of questions and things that we can or may not need to do for you and your family. The second group of costs is the merchandise that we provide. Merchandise they're things like an urn, a casket, flowers, even headstones comes into that particular category. The last group of costs is what we refer to as disbursement items, and those are part of the overall cost of the funeral, but they're not our charges. And a good example of those costs would be obituaries from a newspaper, cemetery space, and perhaps death certificates, or there might be some other things. Honorariums, which means money that might go to a clergy member or a church for the service. So that's an overall view of the cost of a service. There are going to be links talking about each of those groups separately, where I'll talk about this in more detail. Thanks for being here.